Hello, hello, hola, hola, Mumon, and the rest of you, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Welcome to our final video for the day. Of course, today I was privileged to do 2 vlogs. Expect more. So guys, how about Poland? Hey. Some people are saying DeeMWANGo is desperate. What do you think? Team DeeMWANGo, what do you think? So that you don't go ahead to blame me for anything, I'm just sharing what others think, alright? So I'm just sharing what others think out there, and not just my opinion. I base more on what other people also have to say for me to proceed on and talk about what I have seen. So of course on the street I've just checked, and what I'm seeing, people are saying DeeMWANGo is desperate down in Poland. And why are they making this conclusion? They are making this conclusion because they have seen how she is struggling to cope up with the life out there. One thing for sure, she doesn't like dry tomatoes, okay? Do we call it dried tomatoes? So she got a problem with that. I would also have a problem with her with that, okay? Yeah. So, of course, some people are saying dried tomatoes is something used every day, but it's not. And I don't think when you go to a foreign land, you need to adopt to everything that is there. But it is what it is. Guys, why did DeeMWANGo have to accept to use it anyway? Because if I don't like it, I just don't like it. It's better the boyfriend steps up, because I believe in Poland we have raw tomatoes, all right? I believe there is raw tomatoes. Why are you doing this to our girl, the travel Mama Africa? What's happening in the house? Okay? Nataka mtu All right, so welcome Vivek Pal. Welcome to the channel, and like the video. Let someone hold for me the camera. Awaz Nihan Arahi. So welcome for today's reaction. Today I'm doing the reaction as I prepare the veggies. Remember, during the day I was hustling big time, and so I didn't have time to make up these things properly. When I came back, I was damn tired. So I had to actually rest a bit, and now it's the time to prepare the veggies for evening. We have very local indigenous vegetables here, the pumpkin leaves, if you know what it means to you, full of calcium and everything. So guys, in Poland, guys, we are struggling, desperate for everything. That is what many people think. I don't know if you think the same or you think different. If you think she's just coping up. Many people also think that DeeMWANGo's boyfriend, Petero is actually somehow sarcastic in his sentiments. He's not proving to help the girl to cope up. Our girl has gone to Poland because of him. She has really sacrificed a lot. Do you know what Nyabohanze has? Plenty. I saw her saying that we have plenty of chicken and serious farming, and I was like, are you serious? Which serious farming? I thought in Nyabohanze we are serious farmers than in Poland. That's what I saw. Caesar, stop that. Huh? Yeah. So as I watched that video for yesterday, OMG, special gift from my in-law. We didn't see it coming. I was surprised because she said that that was the uncle. And he looked exactly like the father-in-law. So I was like, hey, so those are the coins, two sides of the coins. And as I said, these were not hired parents, because if this is an uncle, indeed, if it's an uncle-in-law, he looks quite exactly like the father-in-law. But then I saw him bring a chicken, a gift for the daughter-in-law from Africa, all the way in Kenya. I was like, hey, some people would say the lawyers in the house would have gifts for hens. I'm like, here, why are you bringing the hen? You didn't even tell us anything. It is her who was saying, this is my gift, and therefore I have to gift. So she had to jump around and give a t-shirt. And that was in the bedroom of Petera. I was like, hey, culture is not here. Culture is not culturing at all. So in Poland, fathers-in-law can get into the room where you share with your boyfriend and see everything and even imagine everything. I'm like, relax, relax, you African woman. What is wrong with you? Why are you going into this? Okay. So I want to show a receipt about that part where DeeMWANGo is actually receiving the gift. And then the father-in-law, who is now the uncle-in-law, goes ahead to show her how they prepare chicken in Poland. And she's there struggling, telling them to put water on the gas. Did she say so? I think so. Miali, like the kid is coughing. Coughing is normal. She has had medicine. I can show you the medicine. But there is another kid coughing right there. That one. The kid that is coughing is right there. That is the kid that is coughing. And she has had a cold. Of course, we went to hospital. She was given medicine, so she's using. So don't worry, she will be fine. The problem with Kenya currently is a bit cold. You can see me in a sweater. That kid, we have been going to school last week. I was on duty. So we were going so early and coming late because it is what it is. They just closed school and therefore they are around. So the kid is actually having medicine. So don't worry. I normally don't joke with health. When a child is sick, I take the child to hospital, pap. Okay? So let's proceed with our discussion as the little angel is holding my camera as I proceed. But meanwhile, I wanted to show you something on camera, how DeeMWANGo is coping up in Poland. No hatred here. All we are doing is critiquing, analyzing, checking on how hard it is to cope with Poland. So let's check this video right here. And we'll be skipping some parts. I'll not. All right, guys. So let's proceed and watch over here. And I want you to see the gift and how the lady receives it to impress the in-laws. I'm like, anyway, a gift is received like this. Shikilia vizuri hivi. Wewe nao unakaaje? Geuka mara moja na uangalie huku na nikupatie ushikilie. Hapa kwa kompyuta. All right, so I want you to watch how DeeMWANGo receives the gift right here. Shikilia hivi. Just a little bit.
He brought me? Yeah. Yeah? Oh my God. Present. Yay! Thank you so much, Jenkuya. Yeah? This is so good. This is a present for me.
Wow, you forgot to say that, sister.
Jenkuya. It's good. Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. Jenkuya. Padzo Jenkuya. Thank you so much. Say hello to my subscribers. Say hello. Yeah.
Dasz sobie radę? Peter! Too much. I'm coming, baby. Dasz sobie...
Elekeza huku kwangu. All right, guys. So you saw what you saw, right? So DeeMWANGo actually struggled around to understand what the guy is saying. I'm like, polish is not polishing, okay? So Peter has to come around and translate. I'm telling you, it's not easy. Interracial. interracial relationships are hard to cope with, okay? So when you go into it, be set, because now the old man wants to talk, but he doesn't know what to speak. And DeeMWANGo is like, say hello to my audience. I'm like, you shouldn't have actually embarrassed him like that, because it's like, it's too much. You know, he doesn't know what to say. Why should you embarrass your in-law like that? You've received a gift, you're holding on to it, and then you tell him to greet your audience. They are not even, you said that that family is not into content creation. Why are you forcing them to be content creators? Don't force them, okay? And you can see right behind you is a junkyard, right there. And it's like, my in-law owns all this. I'm like, what is all this? All this? Anyway, am I laughing? No, I'm just critiquing, okay? And having fun. So if you don't have fun on such things, for me, I have fun on this, okay? Whether it's on Obina, whether it's on Noed, whether it's on Daniel's, it is what it is. So guys, DeeMWANGo had to turn back into the house and actually now do the gifting, because she has been gifted the hen, so she has to gift something. But before the gifting, of course, she had to go ahead and show us that this guy is a serious farmer. I was like, but you said this is the home for Petero. How comes you are again saying that the serious farmer here is the uncle and not the father-in-law? Or did I get it wrong, guys? I don't know whether I'm the one who got it wrong. Just let me know. Make it clear for me. Maybe my mind is closed up, okay? Maybe my mind is closed up. I have no ill intention anyway. I'm just following the script and collecting the breadcrumbs. You get it? Yeah. So our lady with, wow, yay. All right, she was there surprised, chocotalized as the uncle-in-law is asking Petero to explain everything. And Petero is always at the background, ready to jump in. I'm like, the CEO these days is not working. The CEO is no longer working. He's just sitting there. This is a Monday, and he's sitting there ready to translate. Anyway, it is what it is. You said you are left the two of you in the house, so no one there. And I'm like, who informed the uncle to come around? And how comes you are saying the uncle is a serious farmer, farming from the father-in-law's end? Anyway, let's check on something here. As they get back to the house, there is a process of preparing. There is a process of preparing chicken, right? Yeah, they have to prepare chicken. She said she knows it, but the uncle-in-law had to make sure he helped. So let's check here.
Okay. Turn over the camera.
Are you okay?
Sorry?
You took the one?
Yeah, I wanna.
Add it?
Yeah.
Check it.
Okay.
Check, jest gotowe jeszcze. Sekunda, zadolałem.
Zobaczysz, jak my obrabiamy. Powiedz jej,
He says you will see how we do it.
jak
Okay.
ja to robię. A później następne ty będziesz robił.
Aww,
We'll do it.
Dobra?
so sweet.
Ekstra. Ja wczoraj dwie żem zaciął. Wczoraj dwie. Tak jest.
You bring me two?
He did two yesterday.
He did two yesterday. But then we'll finish all his chicken.
No, he has 100.
He has hundreds?
Wow!
Wow!
Nalałem sobie do zbiornika paliwo. Zobacz. Buta nalałem sobie. Przed wyjazdem.
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
Buta i para się butą rozlaciał.
Yeah?
AI might create more millionaires in 5 years than the internet did in 20. We disappear for a month and do this instead.
Now I have to learn
All right,
Polish real
guys.
quick.
She has to learn Polish very quick, pretty quick, right? Wow!
So happy.
A jak myszka?
All right, we are adopting Mishka, of course, Max, back in the village with Marwa, okay? So the uncle doesn't know English. He's speaking pretty of polish, so we have to learn polish pretty fast, okay? So the Petero says that he did do. Petero informs us that the uncle-in-law prepared 2 chicken yesterday. And DeeMWANGo is like, will we finish all? I'm like, hey, the 2 of you only want to finish 2 chicken, or are you hiding something? Do we have other family members right there? Because I can't see how 2 people will be eating 2 chicken and they are now preparing another. If you are given a gift, is it necessary that you really have to eat it? Not necessary. After all, you have pets for dogs. Why can you have pets for in chicken also? Okay? So they had to prepare, and that is the uncle-in-law preparing and DeeMWANGo helping in preparing. I'm like, hey, what sort of gifting is this? Unboxing the gift in Poland. I should see that title. All right? Unboxing gifts in Poland. So the next thing, DeeMWANGo is right there now gifting the uncle-in-law in a Kenyan t-shirt, branded Kenya. Hey. Remember, we traveled without money. We didn't have money. But somehow, as independent women, we managed to buy t-shirts to gift and some kitenges and all that. Okay? So you saw her unpackaging everything from her bag and giving the father-in-law or uncle-in-law who was keen observing in the bedroom the t-shirt. Before that, let's keep watching how they are preparing chicken. All right? That is Poland for you. So let's just see something here. Badilisha ungalisha huko.
Wow. What are these? Wow,
My
potatoes
goodness, what
every
kind of
corner.
cooking pot is that?
For the chicken?
What kind of cooking pot is that? Anyway, for the chicken? Or which house is this? I'm trying to think. Are we in the same house we were? Scamaro is like, there is your wow. Yeah, that is our wow. She's getting married into a very poor family because look at those pots. Guys, look at those pots. If you say I hate, may thunderstorm strike you because you are not genuine. You will not be genuine in your thought. Look at those cooking pots, really. Which cooking pots are those to bring on camera? If I have such cooking pots in my house, I wouldn't bring them on camera at all. Even if I'm showing my mother-in-law in Germany, I wouldn't show those pots, actually. I wouldn't. Sorry to say that, but I wouldn't show them because sometimes I just don't know. Even it's better the African pots which are made of soil. Yeah.
Oh, okay, food for the chicken. I didn't know. More potatoes. Okay.
Look at that. So the uncle-in-law was
The
there.
chicken. Best uncle of the year, apart from Uncle Mo. Yeah? Head to head.
Distinctive smell, yeah?
Very nice. Guys, I hope you're loving my new uncle.
No.
We call him Valdek. Vui Valdek.
Oh, Vuvalde?
I said, yes, uncle. Yeah?
When I looked at that, I was like, what the hell is this? Okay. And pretty soon, we skipped from that and we were here.
Oh, sugar. Wow, he has a store, really, like a shop. All that is sugar?
Really?
No nie, to jest, nie mam w tej chwili kaszy, dziewczyny. Zaraz znajdę, będę szukał, znajdę. Nie wiem, gdzie...
So they went to visit the uncle,
Okay.
and that is the uncle's home, a junkyard also with lots of... DeeMWANGo said lots of chicken, but when I checked, I didn't see lots.
For an uncle, such a farmer. Exactly how my dad would want to show
Really?
a visitor.
Okay. I don't know why DeeMWANGo decided to show all this, but I feel like it was not quite proper actually. It was not quite proper. Petero, this is a sort of 4 out of 10, guys. Anyway.
Jest tu kasza i śmieci. Co to znaczy?
Yeah? Wow! Look at that.
Żołądek, stomak.
Unaonyesha maneno na start.
The way you people do it is totally different from us.
Oni inaczej robią.
We burst in the middle and then we remove.
Oni na środek ciochają i usuwają, a nie z boku.
Hata hii staki inaonekana.
He's such a pro in doing this. I'm learning this so different.
You are learning this so difficult.
Lewa,
Yeah, we eat that.
jedzą.
Daj talerzyk.
Yes.
Daj talerzyk. Połóż tutaj.
Santa camera huko. So guys, you've seen us preparing chicken. You've seen the sweet uncle, and she has compared this uncle known as Vildamu. She has compared this uncle to Uncle Mo. I'm like, hey, what is the comparison? What is the comparison? The fact that you can stay together and prepare chicken together? And I was like, how I wish that maybe we had the family in general doing that, because I don't understand. Does it mean in Poland? When I saw the other end, the first day she arrived in Poland, she said the one preparing a meal for her was the mother-in-law. Now here, I don't know how the twist came, and now we have the uncle-in-law preparing chicken. What is cooking? Because I'm mixed up. I'm trying to learn the culture so that the next time I visit my mother-in-law in Poland, I have a story to give, but I'm getting mixed up. You know, after traveling 70 countries, like what would I say Poland culture is? Because the other day, I saw the aspect of dried tomato, there was dried something, and DeeMWANGo was like, I don't like it. And then she was shown pepper, and she didn't actually understand what it is. And Petero was asking, don't we have pepper in your country? That is Kenya. And I was like, pepper in Kenya, we normally plant it, okay? We plant it in our farms, and being organic, people who love organic, automatically it will be in our farms in Nyabohanse. Why not? Okay? But then, surprisingly, she said that she lives in the rural, and therefore in the rural, she doesn't have pepper. I was like, stop it, because the rural has pepper. That is where it is. When you go to the rurals, people plant pepper, variety of them, and they have it. So how dare you say that because you are in the rural, or rather you stay in the village, there are no pepper? That one is a great lie. I didn't just know whether she wanted to dismiss Petero, or whether she felt like Petero was actually looking down upon Africans, or generally, I didn't understand. I don't know. You can drop comments in the comment section, because I really rely on you largely to get the gist of this, okay? And we proceeded on. After the preparation of chicken, of course, the cooking continued. The cooking continued. Let's get there after we have seen the stove. And the lady is pouring a lot of water. A lot of water here.
Yeah?
Doesn't he?
He knows how to go about it very quick.
He hasn't been born yesterday.
Yeah. He knows how to do it very quick. But I'm so amazed with how his store is full of food, you know? Full of food. I don't want him to leave. Is he leaving now? I have a gift for him. Okay.
Ma i dla ciebie prezent. Tak. Tylko, żebyś był.
Just enough food.
Żebyś nie pojechał.
No nie, nie wiem.
Okay, guys, so
He has a knife. Piękności, kurka.
So the uncle had to help even to cut the chicken into pieces and then let the daughter-in-law continue with the process, okay? And the daughter-in-law was like, we are continuing, but I'll just have to let it be. The chicken itself seemed to be too hard because she struggled at some point and said, let it be, I don't have to, I give up on it. I was like, where is Petero to help with his muscles now that he was able to carry the African girl at the airport? He can very well cut the pieces into sizable ones, ready for the family, right? So where is Petero? Petero is trying to bring a culture that is different. Rocio has always said that Louis has been helping the mother even in preparation of meals. And he would have expected that it's only in Africa where men let women look like they are supposed to be in the kitchen all time, 24 hours. But in Argentina, no, that doesn't happen. So I'm surprised. Why is Petero leaving cooking work to DeeMWANGo? She's just new after all. She's adopting to the culture. Why is Petero not happening to be here? Or is it because he does not want to appear on camera? But you said that it's DeeMWANGo who wants him not to appear as a way to blackmail the subscribers. But what's happening? At the same time, I'm wondering and asking myself, how comes the uncle was able to actually come and comfortably cut the chicken while being put on camera? I don't just understand. There is a whole mix, a whole mashed culture here. Because I would want to clearly see, now that DeeMWANGo is a traveler, I would want to see and establish the culture aspect in her videos so that I can know that if you are in Poland and you are meeting the in-laws, that is what is to expect, you know. Or in Poland, men cook. Or in Poland, women cook. I would want to see that. So I don't know who can make me understand this, because I'm trying, but then my attempts are just filthy. Now, something that I also noticed, that house is quite small. Quite small, I don't know, for whatever reason. Somebody said that these people normally have different houses, one in town, another in the rural. I said, even in our land, the same happens in Kenya. We can have people staying in town in a rental house, but when you go to rural, you have a house. And the rural houses are quite big, because that is where most visitors will come. You need your precious moment where children can occupy and all that. How comes this one looks quite small and it's a rural house? I don't understand. Now, of late, we've heard about DeeMWANGo wanting to renovate the chicken house, right? She was talking about the walls being wooden and she feels like she should make it better. I'm like, yeah, you people are engineers of construction. Do something before you leave Poland. Let us feel your impact, sister. Let us feel your impact. Why not? So let's just check on the part of just after preparation of chicken and the next step right there. And here we are. Maybe just some minutes. I won't show everything, but there is a specific part I want to show here. After all the process of preparation of chicken, we go to the room, right?
If it's bigger than this, I can exchange and use it.
Michael Birez, hi, welcome. Peter Juma Ouma, hi. Unaonyesha hii jina, sitaki hii jina. Nachio.
Because he has gifted me, it's also time for me to gift him. These are for the rest of the family. And then I'm looking for the XL. Wait. I think this is XL. This is present for Uncle. I think it will fit him, yeah? XL? Yeah?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow.
Jest ich herb. To jest ich herb, oto.
Maybe you're not not recording, as usual.
It is.
Okay.
Zadowolony. He's happy.
So happy. Yeah, alright. That one is from Kenya.
To jest z Kenii przywiezione, nie? To jest, wiesz,
No jak idzie, no wszystko
no
jest.
tak, tam lokalnie, nie?
Yeah.
Where you bought it on the market?
Yeah, Kenyan local market.
Na lokalnych takich, wiesz, straganach, nie?
Dzięki śliczne. O, pamiąteczka, super.
welcome to say?
Proszę.
Proszę. Proszę is please.
But it's the same.
Okay, proszę. He's so happy actually.
A ona jest pod wrażeniem.
Guys, I didn't want to show you how they do it. It's interesting. Yeah?
Proszę.
Yeah?
Brzydka kurka. Nie, to miał moment i to już tak.
It's just no need.
No need? Okay, then I need hot water. We put hot water in the pan. Okay, Uncle, thank you so much. All this belongs to him. All these Soviet machines, all this chicken. You know? All this chicken.
All this. Did you see all this chicken? And did you see all this Soviet machine? I don't know whether you saw them because I only saw one tractor. And it was only the head part, so I'm not even sure whether it's functioning or not. And I was like, DeeMWANGo, what did you want to say? Because when you tell us that all this machine, what did you mean? Which machines? Because I can only see a tractor there, and you are saying all these machines, the Soviet machines, and all this chicken, and I can see the number of chicken are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe the maximum of 20. So I was like, my goodness, pleasing people is not easy. And I wish they were hearing English because I don't see how they understand English. Clearly, they are struggling to understand you. And I was like, you are cooking from the same place and you are saying he owns all this. So are you cooking from the uncle's place or your house? How comes you jumped into the bedroom and bought a gift? Anyway, it is what it is. Let's go to Marwa. Marwa has come online again, and he has shown interest that the donators should contribute towards the arrival of Louis and the wife and daughter. Remember, he listed how much money it's required for one person to come from all the way from Argentina to Nyabohanse. Did you hear? So are you prepared to actually ferry these people to Kenya so that they can come and see the Queen? And possibly there is a loading wedding, because the other day Mara was talking about a stone that a friend would give as a gift in terms of a ring to Rocio. And I was like, okay, I've lived in a zone where people are mining, but how would you give me a stone instead of a ring? What okay, I don't want to talk so much about it, but actually Marwa sat on a live stream and reminded the donors that they need to contribute towards the coming of Louis and the wife. And let me just play that video, then go remove the milk. I can see it's getting burnt. Are you able to remove?
Yeah.
Na maziwa yanaribika, kwa nini hamsikii? Yeah, so let's check on this. As I play it, I'll be going to remove whatever is necessary, then see what happens, guys. So guys, thank you for watching. Continue subscribing to the channel.
Italian, ciao, which can also pass for bye in Spanish.
Wait.
Oi. Greek. Yeah, Greek. You're like, which world is this that I am? You know, sometimes, guys, to be honest, it's difficult to sometimes try to explain to a villager the dream or the vision. Because once you understand things like zelote, and you are like, bro, I don't have time for this. imagine, let me give a special shout out from DeeMWANGo. First, I want to say thank you. You guys actually that are supporting me through Super Chat. That's very important because if Rocio has not announced this, very soon our in-laws will be coming, and this will be a very good boost for us to take them around. Did you know actually, like for example, to enter a Kenyan national park from June, July, let's say Masai Mara, you need $200 just to go in. It's something we should complain and say no to, because sometimes we feel like the government takes us for granted in terms of like policy making. For example, how would someone pay $200 to go in a national park that they don't take anything from? And then the same park in Tanzania, the price is even less than a half. Why would someone not go to Tanzania instead of coming to Kenya where they are being paid double? They are being charged, they are being charged.
Fekere is asking, are you politicking? No, today I'm not politicking. I'm simply
Like now, my in-laws are
checking into these people.
so they'll be coming for, I will not tell you who and who and who. But at least you know Mr. Luis will be coming. At least. I can't wait to meet Mr. Luis. But we will make an official announcement, me and my wife.
You've already made announcements after announcements. Of course, people have guessed that whoever is coming is Louis, the wife, daughter. The other person, somebody hinted long ago. I can't remember. So, Fekere, I'm not politicking. I'm doing a reaction towards these people from Poland, from Nyabohanse, all the way, okay? So I've already done vlogs earlier. You can go check on them. But currently, I'm doing a reaction. So guys, Marwa is like, he does not see how he can relate to the villagers because they don't understand his vision. I'm like, but you are a villager too. Even your sister, exactly what she's doing in Poland, she's extremely showing the village in her. She has even declared on her own channel that she's a villager. She stays right in the village, so she doesn't know what pepper is. She doesn't know what dry tomatoes are. She doesn't know so many things, okay? So she has declared that. So don't call people villagers when your own is exposing to the world how village she is, okay? Now you're telling us about the coming of Louis. And the other day I remember you were talking about how much it costs to ferry them in Kenya. I was like, is it a must? If you don't have money, they can stay in Argentina until you have money. The other day you talked about the horses are coming on road. They are almost approaching East Africa. And you started to tell us the cost that it implies. Of course, when you start something, you must be ready to finance it. You must be ready. How dare you come about to start complaining about how expensive it is? You are a rich man. You said once that your salary is almost like a president. If your salary is that, how can you have a problem with actually even using a plane to transport the horses? Because now you wait until the horses are in East Africa, then you start saying you'll check how much the plane is. Are you joking? So how do you complain when your in-laws are coming that it's too expensive and people have to help you to ferry them here? You are a joke. Hey, Marwa, you are a great joke. You call people jokers, but you are a great joker. Because there is no way I can actually be ferrying my in-laws to wherever I stay. Then I begin complaining to the world that it's too expensive. If it is relevant that they come, maybe you have a wedding loading, then let them come. Either they have money or you finance them. You don't come about on the platform and begin complaining. So let's listen to what he said right here.
And we will tell you when, but that one I leave it to my wife.
Okay.
But all I'm trying to say is once you deal with zelotes and dollars and pounds, you don't want to deal with any village. Janet Harris, big up.
Okay, what are you saying? That once you deal with dollars, you don't want to deal with the pounds, you don't want to deal with villagers?
$dollars on this side, and you can enjoy Serengeti for $8.
Okay.
A lot of tourists are actually running away from Kenya because of something like that. For example, me now and my in-laws, They're coming 4, plus Rocio, they're all foreigners. Those are 5. Just to go into Masai Mara like this, I need to pay, or we need to pay at minimum $1,000. It's too expensive, bro. $1,000
Really?
I could pay school fees for 2 students.
Si no saltas este...
What is Marwa saying here? I can't get it. So, to take your in-laws to Serengeti, you are complaining it's too expensive. Who forced you to go to Serengeti? You don't have to. You can simply make them around the village the way you do. Okay? Make them move in the village, from village to village, visiting the YouTubers. Before they know it, time will be up and they go back to Argentina. But if you have a plan to actually make them go to these places, you have a Mercedes-Benz, you have the big vehicle. So it is even cheap for you because you'll be having your own vehicle. The only thing you can do is to have a guide and you go into the park. These are leisures, additionals. These are not basic needs. They are wants. Then you come around to complain to people as if somebody is forcing you. Marwa. Hey, I can't laugh enough. Hey, Fekere is telling us he should try Disneyland and see how expensive it can be. Because how about Serengeti is saying it's $1,000 for each. This is something you are going to spend only once in a lifespan. And then you are complaining bitterly as if you are doing it for an enemy. Fekere was like, you've disappeared. I didn't disappear. The phone disappointed me. Actually, it was like the baby was holding the phone and it was not charging and she didn't know. But I'm back. Let's continue. Bear with me and forgive me, actually, for whatever reason. So people have to come to the streets and complain even when they are paying dowry. I don't understand. Even the wedding itself, if Marwa wants to hold the wedding, it will be subscribers' wedding. So then she gives Rocio to the world. She should not even complain about Gitriba or anybody because that wife is a community wife. Okay? As many people currently struggle about to pay dowry, I'm so sure that when it comes to payment of dowry, Marwa is going to rely on the subscribers. The donatos will have to give the right price. They'll have to buy gifts for Rocio. They'll have to buy things for Louis and whatever. I even doubt. I am thinking the arrival of Louis and those other 2. Why the 2? Possibly they are coming to witness a wedding. I'm not so sure. Because I'm just following the script of what they did recently. And he began to mention something about the wedding. He was talking about gifts. But Donatos will do it. Donatos will do it. And that is why he said that there's a stone. And a friend from whichever... Was it Tanzania? The friend is going to give the stone in the place of a ring. Okay? Hey, sometimes the things we see in Nyabohanse, and then people say we shouldn't talk about it. How can you not talk about such things? You know, these things don't happen to normal people. They happen to people like Marwa, DeeMWANGo, and David Jr. And that is why we talk about them, because we find them very weird. Very weird. Strange, indeed. Because in our culture, you cannot go complain about how much you will spend on your mother-in-law or your father-in-law. If you don't have it, keep it to yourself. But then, who is Marwa? He will shamelessly come here and say, some of you with hatred and naysaying, you come about and complain about it. Did I force you to give anything? I'm like, before you announce it, could be parading and doing anything. But what kind of culture is this? So you want even you, when you have a daughter and they are married elsewhere, and your son-in-law is planning to have you go to that country. So your son-in-law should go online on a YouTube and begin to shout about how expensive it is to ferry you from Kenya to wherever it is. These are very funny habits. Very funny habits. Very funny habits. Hey. Anyway, let me just listen more to what Marwa said here. What else did he say?
Let me give special thanks. Thank you so much, Ward. You've been instrumental, not only here, the super chat, but also behind the scenes to say, I say thank you so much.
Okay.
When I say behind the scenes is other forms of support. Life is good. LG. Thank you so much, Veronica, for all.
Let me skip this.
Mona, if I'll be having a long dining table, it will be well and good. But me, I don't want to push myself beyond my own limits. Just, I'm trying to be like very categorical in my words. Otherwise, people may say, oh, feel how Marwa is saying. No. The idea is they should just enjoy what you enjoy. Let's say every day you eat, let's say fish and vegetable. You should change your menu just because your neighbors came. You're not your neighbors, your friends have come to visit you.
All right. This is not African again. What did I just hear? I think that even when visitors come, you don't change your menu because you just maintain them on whatever you eat. If you've been eating sweet potatoes, feed them on sweet potatoes. And I'm just wondering, is this how the sister was treated when she went to Poland? Do those people keep eating chicken the way I've seen pork and right there? I don't think so. They are struggling to please her. And he came on his channel saying that you are only a visitor the first and second and third day. Later on, you become a native. I was like, I hope your sister heard this. So Marwa is indirectly even talking to the sister because how can you come on your live stream and you start telling us that you are only a visitor for the first or second day. When it comes to the third day, you are now a native. Can you imagine? Really? So you are fearing your in-laws to come into Kenya. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they should be natives. I hope they will not stay for long. I hope they will not stay for long the way DeeMWANGo has actually decided to overstay in Poland. Because from your live stream, you said that a visitor is only a visitor for the first day, second day, or third day. I was like, hey, come on. And you are now here testifying on your live stream that when a visitor comes, you just feed them on what you always feed on. And I'm like, really? That is not African. A visitor is a visitor. Treat them as fairly as possible. You stayed in Argentina for almost 1 month plus. Is it even 1 month? Were you treated like that? I would wish to know. Maybe people were watching you closely then, because by that time, I was not watching clearly. Is this how you are treated in Argentina? Anyway, we go on listening and collecting points.
But here in Africa we say, mgeni siku ya kwanza, here in Kenya, mgeni siku ya kwanza mkaribishe. Siku ya pili muonyeshe but siku ya tatu mpe jembe alimu. So what that says, Swahili is saying, which says, when a visitor visits you day 1, day 2, day 3, you give them a hole to go and weed. Technically is to say, you being a visitor is over. Okay, you can check the details in the link here. King again, 127, says good day. No electricity in my home because I don't know how they did the home today. I've been running up and down, fixing things. Tomorrow, big boss Michael N is in the chat. My tribes, guys. For example, Nandi is a tribe in Kenya. Hello, you say Chemoge.
So can you imagine, Marwa comes on his live stream and tries to tell the in-laws. If I was the in-law, I would not even come. He tries to say that he doesn't have money to ferry them in Kenya, and therefore the donators should organize for that. He also tries to say that he would wish to have a long-time dining table for them. If only donators can do something, that would be good. The people asked what the meals he will prepare. He said they'll eat what they eat, him and Rocio. I'm like, you know very well your in-laws don't like ugali. Are you going to feed them on ugali and sweet potatoes? God forbid. He also went ahead to say that visitors are only visitors on the first day. But the second and third day, they become natives, so they should eat what the rest of the people eat. They should even take a jembe and go plow, meaning they should go about doing work just like any other person in the villa. I'm like, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. DeeMWANGo is actually being forced to cook in Poland. Even as a visitor, she's being forced to cook even things she does not understand how to prepare. And she's being embarrassed all over the place. Anyway, they say what you give is what you take. Let's hear this part before we go to David Jr.
Because I've been working. Like today, if I tell you things that we've done, you can't even believe. But you'll see it on my tomorrow's video because I'll not release that video today. I'll release it tomorrow. Veronica Dupless, thank you so much. Like community guys, and when I talk about building, we are literally building. And I've seen some concerns, people saying, "Oh Maro, how come people are not supporting Gitiriba and blah blah blah?" No, don't worry. Those who want to support anyone, you can support anyone. Even if you want to support my hater, that is on me. I'm not there. Okay. But we are very happy, God's...
Did you hear? Team Marwa, did you hear? He said even if you want to support his hater, he has no problem. You can go ahead and do it as long as the community is being built. Africa is not about him alone and DeeMWANGo and David Jr. It's about a lot of people who are vulnerable out there and they require assistance. So don't only support the team that is you are watching, because Africa needs a lot of help. A lot of help. Even bringing mother-in-laws is a problem to us. Even feeding the visitors is a problem to us. We have no option than feed them on what we normally eat. We don't have special meals for them because life is quite difficult, Yeah, even taking the visitors to the nearest parks is a problem to us. Can't you see? So when you are dealing with Africans or Kenyans for that sort, don't only look at Nyabohanse. Don't look only at Team Marwa. Help even the haters. That is what he said today. I'm very proud of you now, Marwa. At least now you know that even the haters require assistance because they are acting out of desperation, maybe. Okay? Out of desperation. Now let's go to David Jr. I was surprised that David Jr. is picking back the bicycle, not bicycle, but the motorbike. He bought a motorbike for MATIKO. Yeah? He has always been having this give and take. Even in one of the videos I saw him trying to say that the cows should be given to dancing grandma. And somehow, I think I agree to some level because those cows are being underfed. Those cows have thinned up. You can literally see the ribs. But I hope that he will give to the dancing. It doesn't have enough power because I did charge earlier. There was also a blackout at some point. So I'm having great problems, but I have to continue. Reaction must continue anyway. So guys, after watching Marwa talking about this, I was like, if I was listening from the background and I'm Rocio, I don't know what I could say. And of course, Rocio had to respond in some way or the other. These people normally make videos to actually bring on emotions, and they know their teams always follow their emotions. Why not?
I have very good news. Welcome.
She has very good news.
How do HRIT
I'm like, are you trying to help your in-law now?
I have very good news.
Okay.
Welcome back to a new video. Finally, my family has planned tickets
Okay.
to come to Kenya. They will come and visit us very soon. Literally, countdown for them to arrive. I have like a warmth in my chest that feels very nice. So yes, I officially bought all the tickets, all the flight tickets. So we're just in preparation mode for them to come to receive them. Basically planning something that I really like to do. I am planning their arrival and this place for all of us to stay. I'm in a decision mode, decision maker mode, because I am thinking if I should get like maybe a hotel. It's going to be 6 of us in total. My mom, my dad, and my 2 sisters are coming, and then plus us, we are going to travel to welcome them, to receive them. So I'm planning all of that logistics.
She has to plan for the logistics. She has to do the logistics. And I'm just finding it funny that Maro on the other video said that he will not break the news. He will let that be broken by the wife. And the wife breaks the news very happy, exhilarated. The husband on the other hand is stressed. He's saying that he doesn't have money. He doesn't have money to feed the visitors. He doesn't have money to take care of the visitors, to take them around. Okay? But the wife is so happy, excited with everything. And it's like, we are going to receive them in Nairobi. I have to plan for a hotel. I'm like, why are you reading on 2 different scripts? But she's ready to go to Nairobi. The tickets were booked. And of course, that must be tomorrow. They'll be here, I believe.
Raining, and we don't really have when it rains, so because the water doesn't get heated enough, so it's okay. So I guess my parents will be staying here. I'm really thinking
The parents will be coming and she's worried where they'll stay. I'm like, maybe when you are in Nairobi, but when it comes to the village, you have a big villa. And away from that, if they follow African culture, we can see that Concret's mom has a big, big house. At least they can warm up right there. Anyway, let's check on this. What is she saying?
about this room. This room is like one of my favorite rooms. I'm heading here. Most of the time we call this room Jamaican Uncle's because every time that he comes, he stays here. Right with the tree, I can actually touch the tree here. This is the gate, so this is the view for this. I mean here. Like me, I can observe the door from here, but I'm not right in front of the room. So I believe, actually we want to have like a.
Alright guys, so it's not easy, right? My phone today has decided it has gone on strike. It is really behaving weirdly. So Rocio had to choose the rooms where the sisters will spend, where the mother will spend. I'm like, I hope they are not coming to overstay.
Well.
Remember?
Very, very nice.
Remember
so,
your husband said that mgeni siku ya kwanza mpe wali akakule, mgeni siku ya pili mpe chai akakunywa, mgeni siku ya tatu mpe jembe akalime. Did you get it? I hope you got it. And of course he translated. He said he was quite clear about it. He even translated. So while you are battling to make them overstay, Marwa is not ready. Is he indirectly communicating?
They can just come here.
So I don't know whether he's indirectly communicating, not wanting them in the villa. I don't know. Why did he have to come up on the live stream and say this? But Rocio is busy making a progress and planning for her people. Why not? Okay, look at that. She already has a thought about where they'll stay in the house, the hotel they'll book in Nairobi.
And Mara?
Yes. Hey guys, I'm feeling already pretty tired. It's early morning.
You look like you're tired.
So I wake up like...
I know, I wake up and it's night. It's at night, it's still dark and you're not in the bed. So...
Yeah, these days I've been waking up around 4, 5.
Okay.
And then when I wake up, I start to think. And when I do like
There's
that,
something burning
I
up.
get headaches. So I wake up and just walk around the compound.
Oh,
I
let's see
think
here.
that means that you are a little burnt out.
No, it
Yes.
simply means
Let's continue with my topic. I don't want to go away from the topic of this video. The paint, or I will make some changes with that bed for sure.
I want you to paint, not them, you. The reason, actually, I told even the carpenter that he shouldn't paint because my wife may not like the paint you paint. So the best thing is just bring the bed.
The best thing is just ask me which color I want, not to put me to work myself just because you cannot.
It's a very small.
Yeah, I can paint it, but that's not the ideal. That is not the ideal.
Actually, the idea was.
You just ask me which color. No, I'm not supposed to be working. I'm not supposed to be working physically.
It's very artistic.
I know it is, but it's not the ideal. It's not the ideal that I have to paint the bed because you cannot perform well when I'm asking.
That you want, I'll call the guy and he will paint.
No, it's okay. I can paint it because you already motivated. I like painting. I already thought about it. But I won't do with all those beds. Clearly, I won't do that with all the beds. Okay, guys, let's continue with my topic. I don't want to go away from the topic of this video. So I'm having a hard time to pair the mic. I don't know why, but it's okay. So I'm in the room. Yes.
You already told people you already bought flight.
This is my video about.
Alright guys, so you clearly seen a fight in the villa, right? That is a clear fight on camera. I don't know for whatever reason why they had to do it, but it is what it is. I'll be playing it on the background as I check on something, but it is what it is, okay? Huh? Okay, so let's play this.
I'm just showing them where I want to. My parents are sleeping right now because it's early in Argentina, but they know.
So saying you need to.
So I'm just trying to think where I actually want them to stay.
Yeah.
Because I want to do some. That bed, at least we need them to paint, or I will make some changes with that bed for sure.
I want you to paint, not them, you. The reason, actually, I told even the carpenter that he shouldn't paint because my wife may not like the paint you paint. So the best thing is just bring the bed.
The best thing is just ask me which color I want, not to put me to work myself just because you cannot.
It's very small.
Yeah, I can paint it, but that's not the ideal. That is not the ideal.
Actually, the idea was.
You just ask me which color. No, I'm not supposed to be working. I'm not supposed to be working physically.
It's very artistic.
I know it is, but it's not the ideal. It's not paint the best because you cannot perform well when I'm asking.
Go get the paint that you want. I'll call the guy and he will paint.
No, it's okay. I can paint it because you already motivated. I like painting. I already thought about it, but I won't do with all those beds. Clearly, I won't do that with all the beds. Okay, guys, let's continue with my topic. I want to go away from the topic of this video. So I'm having a hard time to pair the mic. I don't know why, but it's okay. So I'm in the room where we were in hosting my sisters here because we can have two beds. By the way, this is the bed that I'm supposed to paint. But the more I look at it, the more I believe it doesn't make sense to paint. Because I wouldn't have it in this house. And also it's a bigger size. Look, double mattress, and it's supposed to be a 6x6.
so we also need to buy it. So this bed will not be here, but I'm sorry to say, but I'm very, very disappointed with the finishing. Like, look, what is this? What is this? Me, when I first is this. Look, this is because I guess they removed the color that was painted, because I said that it doesn't look good. It was a color like this, which I don't like it neither. I don't like this neither. But I don't want to talk about the bed situations because it's not necessary. It's not necessary. My goodness. My goodness, I don't know. But these people just make it a drama. Why would you come on camera and begin arguing? If the argument starts, can't you put off the camera? Because when reactors come about and talk about that indecency in the life of Marwa and Rocio, some people are like, you haters, you naysayers. But they just bring the drama in the house. We shall talk about it. Because if my parents are coming and my sisters and my husband is not happy about it, possibly because he doesn't want to spend money, I would just restrain from bringing them around. Because if you look at Marwa's video, he was complaining about finances, he was complaining about the ticket, he was complaining about food. Hey, how can visitors be on the way coming to your home and you're complaining about these petty things like food? Of all the things, how do you complain about food and say that when visitors come, first day they'll eat good, second day you just treat them normal, then third day you give them a hoe and they go eat? That is too much now. And then Rocio is just comfortable, bouncing around the house and pointing about on rooms and where the sisters will spend. The sisters will spend in Jamaica's room. Then the mother and father need another different room. Now they come about and start quarreling about beds and color painting. I'm like, how is that even important? If people already have a ticket, they are coming. If you paint those beds, there'll be a lot of smell that will be very unpleasant for them. If you had to do the painting, you are supposed to do it, like, let's say a week earlier before they came. And then I'm like, Marwa, you're just too much. How do you say that because your wife likes painting, she has to paint all those beds? Beds for 6 people? I'm just sorry. Some of those people who get married to the rich people thinking that life will be so sweet, I'm so sorry for you. Anyway, she has a better life. But when I look at how Marwa thinks, I'm just so sorry about her. Because how can you have a husband who's, when your parents are coming and your visitors, then he begins to assign you tasks as painting? Why can't he simply, as Rocio is saying, ask her the color and have people painting? So she had to say on camera that clearly she will do the painting maybe for some beds, but not every bed. And was like, yo, the queen and the king, there is fire on the mountain. It's about to go down. So I know reactors will be making a lot of big titles about this, and it's just worth it because this is uncouth, very uncouth. How do you begin discussing how you'll treat your visitors? And they are important visitors. They are not just the common visitors who come to the villa. Now woe unto you, Rocio. You have always hated visitors. Now you are coming to bring your own family in the villa. We are going to see drama after drama. That one for sure. The haters and the Team Marwa in the house, be ready for drama. Team Rocio, be ready for drama because drama is going to dramatize in the villa. If they have already started drama before the visitors arrive, what about when they arrive? Will they be talking about the meal they ate today, the place they went tomorrow, and the beds they slept on the other day? I'm finding it so funny. I've never seen such a situation whereby you are arguing about the visitors who are coming and you put that on camera. These people are very uncouth. Very uncouth. Hey, Villa YouTuber, YouTube Villa. Can you, the YouTubers, the Donatos, do something? Do something. Now she comes on camera displaying all her veil. And she's saying the painting was vanity. She doesn't like any either. And I'm like, hey, Were you supposed to come on camera for you to tell us whether you don't like the coloring of the painting of the beds? All along, where were you when they're being bought? Anyway, we only talk about it because this is reaction. But in reality, we don't have to.
So this bed won't be here because throw cushions that I bought also some time ago. We still have more. We have, I counted already like five white duvets. I think I also need to get a few pillows, nice pillows, so the bed can look good. So I have a lot of expenses to make, but it's okay. I'll just work on this.
Hey guys, if there is a day I've really worked so with a lot of difficulty on YouTube, it is this video. But it's going on. And I know some people will be watching later, but don't worry. It is what it is. Sometimes these things happen. So Rocio comes and sits down and begins to say she doesn't have money, but she has to spend. She's laughing forcefully, almost crying.
So this is what I've done in our balcony, that I brought these chairs here. There was a plant here, but it's not Maisha proof. Maisha can reach here and mess up the plants. So maybe I can set something like this in the balconies for my parents and for my sisters while in the meantime. And this is the type of pillows I bought.
Anyway, I'm just looking at this, I'm like, Rocio, so you can be this welcoming to the visitors. Why can't you be that welcoming to the visitors that come from Marwa? Maybe that's why he's feeling like treating your visitors the way he has already begun to share on YouTube. Anyway, we have to go to Devi Jr. Devi Jr. has been told by to quit helping Matiko because Matiko will not restrain from drinking today or tomorrow. Matiko is totally into liquor and he's not going to stop drinking liquor today or tomorrow. He went into rehabilitation, but he has not healed. The other day I saw the other boy crying because he saw Matiko has... I was like, why are you crying? Matiko, before he knows it, that motorbike will be back to Devi Jr. Now Devi Jr. had actually been told by the sponsor to buy for Matiko the bike. If you buy something for somebody, I think you are supposed to register in their name. Unfortunately, Matiko's bike was not registered in his name. It was registered in Devi Jr.'s name. So Devi Jr. has come out clearly today to share that information and say that anytime Matiko has messed, not even anytime, now that he has messed, the motorbike is going to be taken back by Devi Jr. and he will never see it. I'm like, hey, I knew it. I knew it. I saw it and I said that bike will be taken away. I don't know, in one of my reactions. When we say like that, people don't understand. Okay? When we say like that, people don't understand, but we see very far. We see very far. But let me just connect this to the computer and play one receipt, then end my video. All right, guys. So I don't know what you think about Rocio. Why is she struggling too much? But anyway, maybe she wants to impress her sisters to make sure that they understand she lives as a queen in Nyabohansi. You remember there's a time she said she cannot force her sister to do content because if she wants, she can do it. If she doesn't want, let her be. And I was like, really? You give up on your sister that fast? When the sister actually deleted the channel. I know those questions will be coming. I don't know whether she will answer or she will throw tantrums around. But anyway, it is what it is. Tomorrow they'll be here. Let's see what we'll have for them. Okay? So I want to go to Devi Jr. play a little bit and close the chapter for myself. So Matiko's motorbike was picked, and the Godfrey's cows are back. I'm like, hey, you are really writing a lot of... You are really writing a big script, David Jr. Why not? Let me see that video where it was picked. I played it in the morning. Let me just check on it before the phone again refuses.
But I ordered 2 pairs for the beds for my sisters. I have brand new white bed sheets for the bed when my parents will be sleeping, so I ordered brand new for my sister, and also ordered some pillows because we don't have good pillows.
The home that his dad decided to give out the motorbike. And actually I've come to learn today. Sorry.
Then I will see how Emmanuel is getting some plants. We'll see if I can do that today. Maybe I will try to see what is possible. And I still have time. It's not that my family is flying already, but once you have the flight tickets, it's like you fall in reality.
Okay. Let's get to David Jr. now.
Pole, good. Oh, what's really happening? What's really happening? He decided to give out, okay? It's very unfortunate. Actually, I just spotted the motorbike going this way. I saw Mokami on it, I saw with some people. But I decided to shout, Mokami, Mokami. He decided...
David Jr. was almost crying when he actually called on Mokami. Mokami did not respond. He was running away with the motorbike. And David Jr. had to literally run after him. And they went looking for him. Jeremiah is like, be careful, David. So he went around running after Matiko. I was like, but you bought the motorbike for Matiko. If I buy a gift for someone, why should I go register it in my name? If I decide to buy for somebody, maybe if it's a bed or a house, it should be written in their name. Why should I write in my name, for example? I don't understand these things. You people correct me. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I decide to help someone, whether it's a drunkard, whether it's whoever it is because I've seen the need to actually gift them. Jeremiah, hi. Welcome. And thank you for showing up here. But I'm just going through this analysis. I don't understand. Okay? So David Jr. had to use this boy. How do you use a son of somebody to investigate on their father? Again, that one is a big problem, because what if the father decides to beat this boy? It is wrong, but what if it happens? Because it is the boy that came to report to David Jr. What are you training this boy to do? If you want to investigate, you investigate on your own. How do you use the boy to investigate? Now, these people have learned lies from them because they know these people lie big time on YouTube to survive. And when they lie, it becomes a big problem. So Matiko actually had received 300 in the morning, and he came here to say he has not. Because he knew David Jr. wants that money, he wants to keep for Matiko, as he always says. Now he had to pick the motorbike back, and I was like, now, did these donors buy for Matiko or you? Or is it that if you receive a gift through YouTube, if someone assisted you to get, they have to control it? God forbid, because this is not the life I would wish to have. Yeah, I want, if a donor decides to help me, let me control whatever I'm given. But not because it went through someone, now someone has to control everything I do. But anyway, Matiko, when will you stop the liquor business also? When will you stop? Because you will be controlled forever if you don't stop it. Because from the way David Jr. is behaving, he is not ready to release anything into your hands. Only camera purposes, we see it happening. Then later on, we see him quarreling. I don't know whether it's going to return the motorbike again. Let's just see. Nilikuwa nimeosha kitunguu na nyanya pale.
Question, where is Matiko? Who gave you the motorbike since you don't know where Matiko is?
He gave me early in the morning. He came at home and yeah.
Did you tell me? And we have been with you since in the morning.
No, I've not been with you, David. Today we have not met. Sincerely, today we have not met.
Then what?
Sinishaosha. Umeleta hiyo. Yenyewe. Kisu sahani ama
And actually you
tatakia
are
kwa
drunk.
mkono.
I can
Not
see.
that I'm drunk.
I
It's
can
only that
see.
I'm tired. It's only that I'm tired.
You are smelling leak. I can feel from
Even if you
Motongori. Wewe ni rafiki yangu. Huyu amekunywa maji akunywa.
Bado hajakunywa.
Sema ukweli.
seriously, even if you can just hear, I don't.
I can feel the smell.
No.
I know you won't admit, but that's the fact. I'm so mad because of the situation that is going on. Unajua hii pikipiki tulinunua kwa ajili ya gani? Wewe unazungusha na pikipiki si yako.
Okay, he told me that I should fuel the bike. And
We should fuel the bike na hii bike nimeifuel juu.
you can see even he brought me.
Nataka vifunguo za hii pikipiki sahi. On camera the other day.
Okay, but he gave me minus fuel.
So nothing on this.
He gave me minus fuel, surely. You can even ask. Unaweza uliza tabu.
So how much did you kulala nyumbani? Kwa hivyo hata pikipiki haiko. Show us. You know, at times you don't know people. You have to. We tried our very best, and you'll never ever hear me about Matiko. It's done and dusted. Because even this motorbike, it's under my name. I don't want a situation whereby he gets an accident and then everything will be on David. No. You see? Twende pole pole.
Alright guys, you saw it clearly. You saw it, right? So David decided to repossess the motorbike because it is written in his name. So that gift, when he lied on camera that he had bought a motorbike for Matiko, it was just for camera purposes. The reality is that he bought the bike in his name, and then now he was collecting from Matiko money every day, saying he's banking for him. We are waiting to see what he'll say. Now he has said he has washed his hands on Matiko. You'll never hear him talk about him. I hope so. Because how many times have people warned him about Matiko? And he goes on and on. Tomorrow we see another video. And again, I've seen just another video. Now Matiko came about to ask some things, but he did not listen.
Do they think I'm so kind in an extent whereby they are taking these things for granted? Simu iko wapi? Narudia. Kwa hivyo hauna simu. Hauna simu. Hauna simu. He doesn't have a phone. He doesn't have a phone. Pesa zenye umekuwa ukitengeneza na hii pikipiki ziko wapi? Tangu nikuwekea mafuta. Naomba pesa yenye nimekuwekea mafuta kwa hii pikipiki. Guys, personally, I fueled this motorbike on camera. I don't know if you can remember that time. You know?
Alright, so anyway, we are forced to come to an end of this video, but you've seen clearly how David Jr. had to actually pick back the motorbike or repossess. And so Matiko is no longer with a motorbike. And I don't know whether this is part of rehabilitation. If you are trying to salvage someone from a situation, you should not be actually weak-hearted. Like this boy is a drunkard and is deep into it. For him to be resuscitated back to better life, he has to be monitored, but at the same time be maybe enhanced. So by taking back the motorbike, I don't think that is a solution to make him better. Maybe David Jr. has just given up on him. Or maybe the donors are not really coming handy for Matiko. That's why he doesn't see the sense to keep making him or happen to come up in his videos. Otherwise, repossessing that motorbike is not a solution. And again, what story does it write for David Jr.? Because if the donors actually bought for Matiko, why would they really want to control it? Because if anybody buys for a gift for me, it's not under their hands, okay? Yeah, so anyway, let's come to an end of this drama. Till tomorrow, bye-bye.